Cabin 13 Productions.
What fire hydrants are edible?
Are you going in dressed as an emu to intentionally cause a disturbance in the church?
I'm dressed as an emu
Or are
in
you
church
going to hear the word of
praise
God?
my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Isn't majority of women who have bob cuts, aren't they normally like white Karens? I mean,
I don't want to start stereotyping
like
race, but
you know, but realistically,
yeah.
would be pointed down in your pocket,
No, up.
right? Why the fuck would it be pointed up?
I'm such a loser, sweating God, I'm the worst.
Welcome back to the Woodsman Podcast. We're your hosts, Joey Rucker
And Brent Murphy.
and sorry. Apologize. We had a lot of what's it called? Promises, and I failed you, chat. I failed you.
I think we both just failed.
It was
with our lack of sleep, with the amount of hours we have been awake at one period of time during the day.
Mm-hmm. There were
It's
probably
been,
a few days where we could have locked in and filmed something, but we had and I know we do this a lot when it's our excuse is that it was work, but these last 2 weeks for work, chat, they humbled us. They were, working over the weekends, 12-hour days on and on, one after the other.
You worked 15 days straight, I believe it was.
One of those days I technically worked from home, but I still had to clock in. But yes, I did work a consecutive 15 days in a row.
Yeah, you're crazy. I did not work that much, but I did have some days that were just astronomically long. I mean, even just yesterday, like we were talking about before we started recording, woke up at 3 a.m. and I didn't leave work till 6 p.m.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, the things that does to a man psychologically,
it ruins you.
When you're trying to think, you're just like, I can't even think. All I can think of is going to bed.
Mm-hmm.
And then I woke up today at 4:30 to be at work again. It's been a crazy few weeks. So we are sorry. Also, I am sorry for lacking on all of the social media posts. Again, like Joey said, it's been crazy. And when you work that long, you don't want to do nothing besides just go home, eat, and then just take a long nap.
I'm starting to get to the point where I feel like it's just impressive that we're still posting for you guys.
Pretty much at this point. It's been a doozy, as they say.
A real doozy for sure. So,
yeah.
Needless to say, we didn't do the Patreon that week after the Obsession episode. Apologize.
Like we said we were going to.
We still are going to try out that format of episode Patreon. It's just that when we were going to do the Patreon, we just got fucking wrecked. I mean, that the week that we posted the Obsession episode, that was like the beginning. To give a timeline, that was the beginning of the 2 weeks that started that weekend, and I was at work editing the Obsession episode.
Yeah.
To try and post it on the correct day. And so, to put it in perspective, the only reason that episode even got done was because I did that episode.
He was also
he
was doing it outside at work. It wasn't even like he was in the office doing it. He was outside.
Yeah, I had to bring my hard drive and make sure I saved all my assets and songs for the
Just
intros
prayed.
and the outros. It was horrible. So
Yeah.
hopefully
It
by
was-
next week, as we
hopefully
said in the
next
last,
week we should be straight. Well, we also July is going to be ridiculously busy as well, but that shouldn't be like overtime
Yeah, it should
type,
be
so we
a
should
more
still be able to like, okay, we can do
reasonable
normal
busy.
things after work, which will be nice. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
these last few weeks have just destroyed us as humans, which is great. Shout out to all of the coworkers listening right now. You guys
Yeah.
get it. So, yeah, it's a fun time. It's a fun time. Well, I will say, as far as coworkers go, we're recording right now on what's the date? It's
is the
June
24th.
24th. So that's a Wednesday. One of my favorite coworkers on earth brought one of my favorite people on earth to work today. And it's his son. And I
Dude,
love that
he's
fool so
so
much.
funny,
I love
dude.
that fool so much. I was so happy. And maybe before we post this, we'll get permission to post a picture that I have with him and his father on here. He's my favorite little human on this world.
Yeah, if we
And
do
so-
have
so that was
permission,
fun.
you'll see
Yeah.
him right now. So
Yeah. Nah,
There he is.
he's great. He was at work all day today, and it made me so happy. So
he is a
that is-
legitimate rush of dopamine to the whole team anytime he comes
Well,
in.
yeah, 100%. Our coworker opened the door this morning. His son was just standing there at the door, and he just, and you're like, oh my god, that's my dog, dude.
That's my homie.
that's my homie. Yeah, so that was fun. That was fun. But you guys probably don't care about that. We do got a show for you guys, so that's cool.
You know what they probably do care about? Just one final bit of housekeeping. Since it is the 24th, as we've talked about this topic a few times on the podcast, but tonight, I believe at midnight, GTA 6 goes live to pre-order. The game that Brent still doesn't believe is real.
I don't believe it's gonna happen. I think they're gonna come out with some random like, oh, sorry, and then we're not gonna
they
have the game.
released the official prices and they released the official cover art.
Which also, fucking ridiculous. Whatever.
I
Also,
think-
dis don't exist now, which is
Yeah, that's the
fucking
crazy
wild.
one.
So
I'm actually
that'll
not
be
very
cool.
surprised about the prices. The base price is $80 and the ultimate edition is $100. I'm actually not very surprised.
Yeah, I guess the base price is kind of usual now. Before it used to be 60, but
yeah, back in the prime days,
Yeah,
that
it was about
that's
like
a ridiculous
60.
number.
So, yeah, 80 I guess is pretty common for a new game, especially
But
one
the
like
disc-
that. But
the disc thing
thing
is-
is like wild.
And I'm not
I hate
even
to
a
be
fan
that
of
guy.
discs.
Yeah, I love discs. So we're like both completely opposite on that spectrum. But
Yeah.
I think it's what I think it's wild about it. Again, sorry, chat. We're still in housekeeping, but I just have to rant just a small amount. What's wild about there being no disc is that they give you an option to buy said disc, and then, as Joey
Yeah.
told me, they are going to send you the case as they would a disc that just has a fucking QR code essentially to download your game.
Some code
Yeah.
that allows you to like download it. Yeah.
So it's like, what's the point of buying it, bro? Like, what's the point? Like, I have, and it's funny, we just talked about this today at work. I have my Xbox 360 edition for GTA 5. Came with the Los Santos map, in the box. Came with a code for like, hey, if you download this, you get some extra stuff. Have it for the PS4, same thing. Exact same thing. You got the map, you got a code for something else. And then again, I've bought it on the PS5. That one, yeah, I did online because of the fact that like I've already played the story mode so many times. I'm not gonna pay to buy the full base game again for $60. So I just bought the $15 online, you know, for the actual console, which that one, yeah. But I'm just like, dude, what are they gonna give you for buying the physical copy, and it's not even a physical copy? Like, I just don't understand the logic behind that. I don't really
theorize that this is just, you know, phase one. I mean, GTA is obviously going to expect GTA 6 to be the successor, obviously, of GTA 5. So this is going to be a game we're still going to be talking about 13 years from now. So I imagine, you know, we're going to have different phases. There's going to be the phase where when the PS6 comes out, you'll have a special GTA 6 PS6 bundle that will come with like maps and some kind of, you know, special offers. I'm sure that, you know, because we're going to go through the wave of it going from PS6 to, or PS5 to PS6 to PC. And, you know, obviously the introduction of multiplayer, since we're not even getting that at launch. There's going to be different phases.
I mean, I could say, I mean, you already know how I feel about the fact that we don't have a multiplayer at the start. I understand how much goes into that, but at the same time, we've given you over like 13 years. Yeah. Fucking get it. Like,
get it together.
I would rather you take more time and me not get the game. If that means like as soon as launch, I can play online. Because let's be honest, people only play now for online. I'm not, and this might be a hot take, I am not at all convinced of the story. I just don't
really
like. I'm just like, okay, whatever, I guess. Now we have a playable 2 people. Okay, we already had 3 and 5. What's the big whoop? You know, I just don't see it being that cool. You know, like I just don't. We talked about this. We talked about this even with the GTA versus Red Dead. You know, as storylines go, the storyline for 5 wasn't that good. Like, you know, I mean, you get attached to the characters, but I mean, the storyline wasn't that good. And so if you're gonna bank off of people being like, oh my God,
true,
like I just don't, you know, I just don't really see the
GTA 5, correct?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like maybe, you know, you also have to take into account that they made GTA 5, and everybody still considers it one of the best games made just in general. Then they pushed out Red Dead Redemption 2, which came out after that, and now everybody considers that to be like the baseline best story-driven, like video game ever.
So I'm thinking like if they're gonna make more games, I'm just assuming
pens
that they're
on
gonna
fire writing a script, dude. Like I want to give them credit where credit's due. Rockstar has been pretty good at stuff.
Like I just don't like. I think more people now, especially with how long, and I'm just basing it off of how long GTA 5 has been out. People don't play GTA 5 now for the story mode. You know, like they just don't. Yeah, so I'm kind of like, you know, I think most people are looking forward to the online aspect and like what's going to come with that. I just don't think people are like going to be super excited for, oh my God, dude, the GTA 6 story mode is just crazy. You know, like I just don't think it's really going to be that, you know, it's going to be crazy. Like as far as, you know, the amount of effort and work that was put into it, you're going to be like, oh my God, like this is wild that they're doing this, this, and this. But I don't think it's going to be some sort of, I don't know. It's not going to be a Red Dead 2 storyline. It's just not, I don't believe it's going to be that because they're focusing so heavily on the online aspect as well. And I think if that's what they were doing, they should have just released the game with online done as well, and then just releasing updates and stuff like that to make it better. But That's just
I mean,
me.
all we
don't
can do
know,
is wait and see. I don't know. I have a funny feeling knowing my bad habits. I'll probably be awake tonight at 12 to see when it goes live and buy it.
See,
Just
that's crazy.
'cause-
I'm not doing that.
Well, you also have to-
I was like that for 5. I was like
well,
that
that's
for
the
5.
thing.
I'm not
you have
doing
to
that
consider,
for this.
I didn't have the GTA 5 experience.
That's true.
I came into the game way later than everybody else, and so
Yeah.
I'm kind of like excited to have my GTA moment. So
I waited in line at GameStop to buy GTA 5. So,
yeah,
and I
That's-
will probably, if I'm going to do it, I'm probably going to try and do it the same way. I'm going to find a GameStop that's open, that's selling it, and I'm going
to get your code.
I'm going to get the full experience. I'm going to get my fucking game code that's not a disc, whatever. I don't know why I bought a PS5 that had a disc drive in it, but whatever. It's cool, I guess.
I told you,
Whatever.
man. I
I'm
tried
not
to
mad.
tell you. I was
I'm not
like,
mad.
the days of discs are behind us. Everything is digital
Okay,
these days.
okay. To be fair though, I'm still playing Red Dead Online on disc. So
That's fair.
it was worth it for me because they haven't updated it. So I'm literally just playing the game online on my PS5.
I don't know. I've seen this day coming. I used to love the feeling of discs, but then honestly, one of the things that did it in for me was when I bought or got Tomb Raider 2. I think that's Rise or Shadow, whichever one.
Rise of the Tomb Raider, I think.
Rise of the Tomb Raider. I got that on disc for Xbox, and that same day, Isaac broke the disc, and I had to go get a new one, which is whatever. But like, I think for me, that mentally just scarred me, and I was like, these little pieces of plastic are so fragile. And
my only thing is, if they take away discs, they can take away your ownership of the game.
yeah,
That's my.
it's
That's
true.
my
There
2
are
cents,
caveats, but-
like it, because I mean, even Ubisoft was talking about like, oh yeah, you can rent the game. You can't buy it, but you can rent it. And if you don't pay for it, then we're just going to take the game away from you. That to me was my first sign of like, unless it's a download only game, I'm not downloading games anymore. Like I just don't. It's not anything that I want to be a part of where a company can just decide like, I'm just going to revoke the money that you just spent on this game. Like just doesn't sound fun to me.
I don't even think I'm in the majority here. From what I've been seeing online, everybody's pissed about the disc not coming.
Well, yeah, it's
the
just
package,
dumb.
dude.
Dude.
Everyone's
It's just
mad.
dumb.
So,
It's dumb if you're paying
I'm not
that
saying
kind of
I'm
money.
correct.
Because like you got to think about it too. If you're paying that kind of money and then you're not going to a physical place to get it, then you're paying for shipping. And you're paying for shipping for a fucking disc jacket that has no disc in
Yeah,
it.
true.
Like that to me it's just wild. It's just such a wild thing to do, but we've gone too long with this.
as
We
we
have,
commonly do.
yeah, I mean anything with video games or movies, we will go long, but we do have a show for you guys. So let's wrap this up. If you guys have any questions or inquiries on Cabin 13 Productions, you can head over to cabin13productions@gmail.com. And if you have any comments, concerns, or stories for us, you can always reach out to us at thewoodsmanpod@gmail.com. So that's cool.
And yeah, also, I don't have the script, but make sure to check out our social medias, where we are going to get active again soon, probably, which you can find us at The Woodsman Pod on Instagram, which is our main source of social media activity. But we also post reels on YouTube Shorts and occasionally TikTok.
We've given up on X.
Yeah, X.
So
we
don't
don't
look
like to
forward
promote
at
X
this
anymore,
point.
so.
Unless you guys want to like just talk to me, I guess on X, then that's cool. But I'm not posting on there anymore. And if you guys like the show, please rate us 5 stars on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, or wherever you can rate where you listen. That would be great because that just shows us someone cares. So
Yeah.
yippee. Lastly, you can also subscribe to our Patreon for a candid, uncensored show, Back to the Cabin, at patreon.com/thewoodsmanpodcast, which we will at some point post another video on. So
We'll
that
make a
being
deal.
said,
if we don't post a Patreon next week, when we do our first Patreon back, we will be obliterated when we start the episode.
yeah, we will
Like-
we will we will
It won't even be like funny
I make a promise.
entertainment, dude.
I will make a promise that we will be so off our asses that someone might throw up on
Yeah,
screen.
yeah.
I feel like that's only fair. It's only fair.
So look forward
Yeah.
to that if we don't post a Patreon next week, because the next Patreon to come out after that,
because
it
the
won't,
next one,
it won't even be entertaining to watch. It'll be two
Yeah.
goobers just like, the weather.
yeah. We will bring buckets for the next Patreon
Yeah.
episode that we
Yeah.
do. Yeah, and maybe we'll even make it a long ass.
Yeah. it'll be
Maybe we'll
great.
just go on for hours, and you guys can see the duality of man from being sober at the beginning
Mm-hmm.
to being so pissed drunk that we're just incoherent. If that's
Yeah.
what you want to
It'll
see,
be great.
you'll get it. Yeah, I mean, we also have friends that are interested in coming on the show and doing stuff with us, so that would be cool as well. Maybe we can get some friends on, and they can get pissed drunk too. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
See what happens.
Well, without further ado, let's get on with the show. Well, all right, guys. We do have. It's another pretty. Oh shit! I definitely messed up my mic stand. I'm sorry. I apologize.
It's a great
I'm
start.
not even pissed drunk like we just said either. Like
You're
that's
breaking
crazy.
rules. You're not
I'm-
supposed to touch your mic in the middle
I know.
of
I'm
recording, and,
breaking the house. I'm breaking the house,
you
dude.
know,
I'm sorry.
Speaking of breaking
sorry.
rules,
The house is always edging. The house is always edging.
well, that's
so.
not where I was going, but
No, no. Okay,
say
let
breaking
it
rules
ride.
is like
Okay.
breaking laws. And speaking of laws, trying to
Okay,
segue.
so we we do have a good episode tonight. We didn't even say anything about what this episode is, which is
did not.
which is great. Well,
All they have
this
is the title.
episode is a yeah. Listen, you weren't supposed to say that. They're not supposed to know we came unprepared. Okay.
My
Well, this episode, since we are still tired, if you couldn't tell, is about some crazy ass laws that either exist or don't exist, or you think exist and aren't a thing, or some laws that you've never heard of that actually exist, which is also crazy.
Yeah.
That's clearly not going to be the title of this episode, but you
Yeah.
get the gist. So we decided, we found, I'm not going to lie, I found a random, I would say it's not a real spreadsheet, but it's essentially a spreadsheet of states in America that just have some crazy ass laws. And we're going to read them and then look them up and then see if in fact they're real or if they're just bullshit. And then we're going to share a laugh. That's
Yeah.
yes, that's
we
the
can consider this
itinerary
We
of the
Laugh
episode.
Week.
Yeah. This is definitely We Laugh Week. So we hope you guys like it, right? So I've already got a couple queued up, Joey. I don't know if you
Okay.
do. I found some where I was like, these are definitely pretty wild. So I don't know if you have any, but if not, I will start with
Feel free to
this
start
one.
us off. I have a couple ideas, but I'll start making a list for myself to give for my turns.
Okay. So this one's got to be my favorite one only because it talks about donkeys. And you know how I love my donkeys.
I was just about to
So-
copy this one to a notepad because it was the first one I saw.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's
you don't
crazy.
get the donkey one. This is
Got it,
mine.
got it.
So the first one that really caught my eye, which is wild. Apparently in Arizona, donkeys cannot sleep in bathtubs.
That's kind of a wild law. I don't.
Donkeys cannot sleep
I think
in
a
bathtubs.
common occurrence that's going to happen a lot in this episode is us asking what situation would call
Yeah.
for this to happen, and
Like,
it's
how
gotta-
many times has this happened for someone to be like,
Yeah,
Roger, we got to make a law about this, man. This is getting out of hand. Like, there's too many
It's-
donkeys sleeping in motherfucking bathtubs, dude. Like, what are we supposed to do about this? Yeah. Crazy. So, I'd first like to ask, do you think this is a real law? Or do you think this is some weird
This was where?
fabricated Arizona? Yeah. Arizona decided, hey, we have enough donkeys to
common-
where we can't have them in bathtubs.
that was going to be my question: is how common are donkeys in
I
Arizona?
I legitimately do not know. I don't
think
know
no matter
how
what
many
state
donkeys
I've been
reside
in,
there.
I've
well,
only seen
California
donkeys
has
at,
hella
like, petting
donkeys.
zoos, and
We have hella donkeys out here.
I guess that's true.
We
There
have
are, like,
donkeys. So I mean,
occasional highways
we've
that are,
said
like,
we've said
donkey
many
crossing.
times. We've said donkey crossings wild. I mean, like we've said, we live in Southern California. We've also said the city we live in. We've pretty much doxed ourselves. We live in San Bernardino, in California. If you guys want to look up our addresses, you can do that too. But there's not enough of you guys to really care, so that's cool.
Okay.
In Riverside of California, which is not that far, there is a donkey sanctuary, and they roam free in Riverside.
What?
Don't ask me how
What
I
do
know
you
that.
mean?
But yeah,
What are you talking about? How
you want to?
Why
Do you want to
know
give?
that there is a donkey?
Because I want a
sanctuary in
donkey.
Riverside?
I want a donkey, bro. Come on.
Where's Sir Donkington? He's not with you this episode.
I know. He's in bed right now. He's
in bed.
sleeping. Yeah, he's sleeping.
That's so funny,
Do you want to
dude.
take a? Do you want to take
yeah,
a guess as to
so-
what what the sanctuary is called?
Oh,
It's
that's
not
an
that hard.
amazing question.
It's not that hard. I promise.
I hope it's not Donkey Sanctuary, but
You're close. It has the word donkey in it.
Donkey Meadows,
You're close.
Donkey.
Think of a stereotypical like, oh, in a a
Well, I
land
wanted it to
far
be
away.
something like-
There's a
Like Jackass.
no. It's donkey is in the name. There's only 2 words.
What is the term? Donkey rehabilitation.
No, you're thinking too hard. You're thinking
Okay,
too
good.
hard.
Just tell me.
Yeah. It's called Donkey Land.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's called Donkey Land, bro.
That figures. I should have
Yeah.
guessed. I really
was gonna say,
close
you
with
were- you were
with
close,
Donkey
yeah.
Meadows.
That's why I was like, come on, you're 1 word off, and I feel like it's even easier than Meadows. So, yeah. Well, I will say, it's great. It's great. I want to work there. It would be beautiful. I get to hang out with donkeys all day. But it's not my life, unfortunately. It's not my life. So do you think this is a real law? Or do you think this was fabricated? What are you thinking?
So they can't sleep in bathtubs.
They're not allowed to sleep in bathtubs.
I truly want to believe that it's not true because, like, it's one thing for me to try and believe that there's enough of situations going on where donkeys are even in bathtubs in Arizona. Like, first of all, but to then go the extra mile to say that there's so much of a problem with them sleeping in the bathtubs that it became a law to prohibit it seems rather ridiculous to me. I kind of want to say that one's untrue.
Okay. Well,
do you have a...
You are correct. It's
Okay.
not true. It's not true. I'm going to read this from it's actually a link off of Amazon, like off of a book. Basically, the famous law stating that donkeys cannot sleep in bathtubs is an iconic urban legend. So it was actually never a law.
okay.
It was never a law, but it was an urban legend. Allegedly stemming from a flood all the way back to 1924 in Arizona. And it says in parentheses, it says, or in Brooklyn history, early Brooklyn history. So I'm like, he's talking about Brooklyn, New York? Because that's crazy. Are there that many donkeys out in Brooklyn? But, I'm not too sure. It says, while it is featured in trivia books and is often joked about online, it is actually a apocryphal rule that isn't actively enforced. So it could...
I mean, so
I
it's
guess
still
it could be a rule, but it's not like something.
Which
It's
is
not like a
interesting.
law where it's like, hey, you're gonna, yeah, yeah, I guess. So, yeah, thought you find that one actually pretty.
No, that
pretty
is
wild.
kind of weird. Like I said, I just couldn't see a situation where so many donkeys were sleeping in bathtubs that we were like, we gotta put our foot down and
we gotta
put
nip
this
this in
check.
the bud right now,
Yeah.
dude.
This is getting out of hand.
There's too many donkeys sleeping in motherfucking bathtubs, bro.
I
Like,
don't
there's too
remember.
many. There's too many.
I went to college in Arizona, and I don't think I even once saw a donkey anywhere.
I mean, apparently, one of the most common versions of the story that like kind of started all of it was that like a merchant near Kingman, Arizona, which I feel like we've heard of before, like driving out there. I don't know where it's at, but I feel like we've heard that name before. Kingman? I don't know. But he used to let his donkey sleep in an old bathtub, I guess. And then when a local dam broke and flooded the town, the floating tub washed the donkey a mile down the valley, which is crazy. Bro actually surfed the flood, which is wild. And then rescuing the animal took massive manpower and resources, prompting the city to pass the law, quote unquote, to prevent similar public nuisances so that, we can't let donkeys be sleeping in bathtubs, I guess. So
Yeah, no, I think that's fair.
it's fair. It's a lot of city resources that we just don't have, so it's understandable.
Well, I have one that caught my eye that I want to give to you. The law in question I'd like to bring up, just because it also just sounds ridiculous, is that in Alabama, it is illegal to wear a fake mustache that causes laughter in church. Which I don't know if it's like
It's
just
got to
me,
be
but
real.
like
It's
when
got to be real. Easy. It's got to be real.
When I think of the circumstances on this, I don't know what you picture in your head, but for me, it's not just a mustache. Like for me, it's like the glasses with the big nose and then like the really plastic black mustache. And I feel like it's just some guy sitting in the back pew with a bowler
classic
hat.
the classic disguise. The classic disguise. I'm thinking, I mean, it's got to be real. Is it what you said, Alabama?
This is in Alabama, yeah.
Alabama. I feel like they take church very seriously. I feel like it's got to be real. Like you can't wear an absurdly giant mustache and then just act like it's not there. I feel like it's got to be a real thing.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this one also feels, from what I can see, that it is a kind of folklore that's been taken up over time. Like from what I'm reading, it says, well, this is an urban piece of, well, this is a popular piece of urban folklore and frequently listed as like a weird state law. This specific claim is technically false. There's no actual law on the books in Alabama that specifically singles out fake mustaches or laughing in church. The myth likely stems from a broad modern misinterpretation of Alabama's disorderly conduct statute. Under state law, it is a crime to intentionally disturb a lawful assembly or religious service. Because of this, if you wore any distracting costume, including a fake mustache, with a specific goal of disrupting the service and causing a major disturbance, you could be cited for disorderly conduct. Which,
well, now I kind of just want to show up to a church in Alabama.
When you think about that, though, it kind of means it's real. It says that
right? Because if it's not like a formal law, but if you disturb
a lawful assembly or a religious service intentionally, and I mean, if anyone's
so
coming
if I
in with
walk
a fake
in,
mustache,
what if I walk in with a whole emu suit, like you know the furry ostriches? Like, what if I walked in? And I just sat down like nothing's wrong. I think I'm going to get arrested. I think they're going to be like, sir, you can't be here. You're not welcome here. Sure, God welcomes everybody, but you're not allowed here.
But not,
like you're
not men dressed as emus.
That's where we draw the fucking line, dude. That's where we draw the line. Yeah.
I mean, it depends on the definition, though. Are you going in dressed as an emu to intentionally cause a disturbance in the church?
I'm dressed as an emu,
or are you going to hear the word of God?
Praise my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and I just happen to have no other clothes but an emu suit. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, no, I mean,
I'll live and die on that hill. I'll live and die. I mean,
I don't know what like the homeless population is like in Alabama, but I feel like there's probably situations where men and women who are like probably don't have like church clothes, you know.
You shower, get out.
Yeah, get out. You're making a disturbance, you know.
Yeah.
But I feel like it kind of just depends. But I mean, you know what? I think it's fair to say that law technically
I feel like it's got to be real.
Is true.
Yeah, it's not
true.
like a grounded like, oh, if you wear this, then you're definitely getting fined or whatever. But it's definitely like, okay, I mean, if I wore, like you said, if I wore that disguise, like the glasses with the big nose and a obscene mustache, I feel like, they would probably, they'd be like, we're going to need to talk to you outside, buddy. And then you're going to be like, what do you mean? I feel like
this is just my normal nose.
Yeah, I just feel like that's what's gonna have to happen. I don't know.
And I think it's probably fair going forward with how outlandish some of these laws are, that if it still kind of aligns with what the actual real law is, we could still count that as fact.
Yeah.
Like,
I count that. Yeah, I count that one as fact. Yeah. That one definitely. Yeah. I agree. I think that one is fact, even though it's that it's not that cutthroat, like this is the specific law. There's no specific law, but it's still a thing that's going to get you in trouble, I guess. With the donkey in a bathtub, I don't really know how they're gonna be like, why the fuck do you have a donkey in a bathtub? And you're gonna be like, I was giving him a bath. And they're gonna be like, well, shit, I can't argue with that logic. And then they probably just go about their day. You know, I don't think they're gonna do anything to you. So, well, I have another one lined up and ready to go.
Okay.
It's great. You gotta tell me, in Baldwin Park, in California, LA area, about an hour away from us, it's apparently illegal to ride a bicycle into a swimming pool. Yeah.
Baldwin Park.
Yeah.
Why
yeah.
just there? Does Baldwin Park
I don't know.
have
dude.
swimming pools?
I mean, I feel like anywhere in LA where it's hot has swimming pools. So I mean, yeah.
Okay. Illegal? I mean, okay. If I'm thinking about this logically, this might be, again, similar to the mustache situation. I have a feeling that if it's not specifically that you can't ride bikes into pools or in pools, I think what it likely is that you're not allowed to be riding bikes or having your personal traversal equipment go into what I would assume are public pools, you know, because I mean,
That's
or
fair.
private
That's
pools.
fair.
Like but the thing is, like, if it's private pools, then it's more of a matter of like breaking and entering because you are riding your bike in someone's backyard pool. So
Yeah.
I'm assuming, like, in my mind, I see what was his name? Your old friend, his name Brian? No, it wasn't Brian. DJ. I imagine like his pool that we went to that one time.
Oh,
that,
yeah.
like
okay.
kind of public
Yeah, yeah.
area. How it was
A
pretty easily
community-
accessible.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling you're not meant to like ride roller skates and shit around the pool area. That would be my
Okay,
best
okay.
like
So
interpretation.
you think it's a general rule, not a
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Well, you're wrong.
Really?
You're wrong.
Okay, well explain.
In 1970, during the height of skateboarding and BMXing, a law was placed that you specifically cannot ride a bicycle into a swimming pool. That is a actual law in Baldwin
What?
Park, California.
Why?
Instead,
Which one is Baldwin
in-
Park? I feel like I'm blanking. Do you remember which one
It's
Baldwin
in LA.
is? 'Cause-
Yeah, I've been there many times. I don't know how to describe it other than it's an LA like
it's an
small-
LA based one.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not thinking of the right one then.
So it says the reasoning, and this is on midlifecycling.com. So this is like a cycling website. So, you know, these fools take their cycling seriously, I guess. Instead of backyard pools, lawmakers were targeting local youths who were breaking into, like you said, fenced off, drained commercial swimming pools to use them as makeshift half pipes and skating bowls. So to target that, they made a literal rule saying that you just can't ride a bike into a swimming pool, period.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
Yeah. I mean, I guess it says right here, it says today it's like widely considered like a dead or obsolete law, that like it's not like an actively
Yeah.
pursued law, but I guess like in the 70s, because they were targeting kids who were going out and swimming empty pool or, biking empty pools and everything that they were like, we got to make a law to settle this shit because these are scoundrels of life. And yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that's just so. It seems like, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't want someone riding a bike into a swimming pool, I suppose. But like,
You're just a square, bro. You're just a square.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was to be fair, if I was the one riding the bike, it sounds more entertaining to be like, oh, let's just ching ching, and then like, I mean, it's probably.
I mean, I skated bulls. So like,
did you say that this happened because of a specific occurrence?
No, it was just like that there were a lot of
something
kids that were finding empty pools in commercial areas, and they were like, let's hop the fence, and then,
I mean, that makes sense.
Let's
I didn't
skate bulls,
I didn't really consider, empty pools. I was considering
like
more
them
like
just jumping into full
ching ching
full pools.
kerploosh,
yeah. Yeah, you get it. Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, if you guys didn't realize that reference, that's definitely the drowning sound in Subnautica.
Yeah.
And I encourage anybody to look it up to hear how good of a reference that was, because I feel like we kill it every time. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of our best.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I want to turn our attention to one of the weirdest states in the country for our weird laws. Can you take one
what do
guess?
you mean? Alabama.
No, I did Alabama the first time. Weird state.
Ohio?
No, I'm going all the way down to the East Coast. We're going to Florida.
Yeah, you're right. Florida is a weird fucking state, and apologize to all of our Floridians out there.
I mean, I'm only basing this off of the cliches. I actually don't know what it's like in Florida.
For any Floridians out there, what's up with people doing bath salts and eating people's faces off? I feel like I've heard that more than once in Floridian news.
Eating people's faces off.
Wait, you haven't?
No.
Okay, well,
I've heard the bath salts. That's crazy. What do you mean?
Yeah, dude. Apparently there's some dude high on fucking bath salts, and he like ripped someone's face off. Like,
oh my god.
Yeah, that was in Florida. Yeah.
Well, mine.
So I don't know what's up with Florida and bath salts. I don't know about you guys, but like I put bath salts in my bath. I don't like inject it in my skin, so I don't really know. I don't know what that does to a man. It's obviously not a good thing, but who knows?
Okay.
Who knows?
Well, mine is not quite that horrible.
I should find a link. To that news article, and we should like post it in like the
if you want
in the description part of the episode, because that's just crazy.
Well, to my law,
you're like, well, now that you've said some weird shit, yeah.
So this one is from the crazy state, Florida. I want you to tell me if this one is a real law or not. There is a special law that prohibits unmarried women from parachuting on Sunday, or she will risk arrest, fine, or jailing.
Okay.
I mean, this is so specific, which is why I wanted to go down this road.
Can you say it one more time? Can you just...
An unmarried woman is prohibited from parachuting on Sunday or be at risk of arrest, fine, or jailing.
I feel in my bones that a jealous cop who just hated the fact that his wife was having fun had to propose this rule. I have a feeling that that's the only logical explanation for this to be a real case. And I'm going to humor you and I'm going to say it's real. I feel like it's got to be a real. That's way too damn specific. Like that's just way too specific of a thing to say for it to not be real.
This article has a date posted of December 18th, 2025, which is not that long ago. And it says that if you are a woman not married and want to be extremely cautious, it would be best to avoid partaking in any parachuting on Sunday. The punishment for this activity is a fine and or jailing. Fortunately, it says here that it's not. Well, okay, so this is what's weird about this law, dude. It said this law is no longer applied, but it is still written in law. There is no such restriction for the opposite gender. It's just so like this is still, from what I'm gathering, it is still an active written law that women on Sunday who don't have a spouse can't parachute. But
yeah, if you're out here parachuting on Sundays, you better watch your fucking back, dude. They're on you like a hawk.
What is it about these particular situations, man? Like donkeys sleeping, parachuting, unmarried on Sunday. But if you have a husband, even if he's at work, not with you or anything, as long as you got that ring on your finger, then somehow it's okay to parachute on Sundays.
I mean, it's the same logic that the mayor of Idlewild in California is a dog.
What is a dog? Can you repeat that?
The mayor of Idlewild, California, the mountain town, he's a dog. Yeah.
What do you mean he's a dog?
That's the mayor of Idlewild. It's a dog. Look it up. If you don't believe me, look it up. The mayor of Idlewild is a dog. So it's the same logic. I don't understand, but it's there and it's a thing. So
my internet's being poopy, but I'll have a confirmation soon.
Well, while you're looking that up, I will confirm what I said about a man ripping the face off of someone in Florida.
The mayor of Idlewild, California, is a golden retriever. What the? what are we doing?
Yeah. It's a dog, dude.
He serves his mayoral duties alongside Vice Mayor Meadow and Deputy Mayors Mikey and Mitzi.
I didn't meet him, but I saw him in Idlewild. People were taking pictures with the mayor. Yeah.
That is insane. We are living.
He is the mayor.
He is the mayor,
world. Dude. Well, I will say.
Sorry, go ahead.
In May of 2012, that's crazy. In May 26, 2012, a man named Rudy Eugene attacked and maimed a man named Ronald Papo, a homeless man, in Miami, Florida. During the 18-minute filmed encounter, this shit was filmed on camera. Eugene accused Papo of stealing his Bible, beat him unconscious, removed his pants, and bit off most of Papo's face above his beard, including his left eye, leaving him blind in both eyes. As a result of the incident's shocking nature and subsequent worldwide media coverage, Eugene came to be dubbed the Miami Zombie and the Causeway Cannibal. The attack ended with Eugene being fatally shot by an officer of the Miami Police Department. And then down here it says, while police sources speculated that the use of a street drug like bath salts might have been a factor, experts expressed doubt since toxicology reports were only able to identify small amounts of marijuana in Eugene's system, leaving the ultimate cause of his behavior unknown. So,
Wow.
that makes it even crazier because man maybe was not on bath salts. He was just fucking
crazy,
ripped some dude's face off. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
God.
So you Floridians, you guys have
gotta work on
have some
yourselves.
crazy shit going on, man. Not to mention the Crockett Gators out there, crazy.
This is kind of unrelated, but like just since we're kind of talking about weird occurrences happening in different states and stuff, did you see like how many extreme sport style deaths happened in a matter of like 1 week, like a week ago? Like there was was like a plane crash of like a group of people who were going skydiving.
I didn't see that one. I just saw there was a plane crash of someone going to Alaska and there was like 10 people in the plane or something. But
yeah, there was a very professional rock climber, like a free rock climber, no harnesses and stuff. He's like the world famous Guinness World Record type guy. And he was filming. He had a group or friends or something filming him in like this open trench to like, I don't want to say an active volcano, but it was some kind of like mountainous cavern type of big ass hole, right? And you can see him. There's a video of it of him just kind of climbing around like a literal spider monkey and doing all these tricks and hanging off like a cliff by one hand and doing all these random crazy things.
Yeah.
And he did one wrong move and tripped. And this is like a professional. He knows his shit, but just fell down the hole, died. And then the craziest one that I've been seeing the most news coverage of was, this wasn't in the United States though. This was in, it was some other country, but I'm blanking on it at the moment. But there was a woman who, there was a bridge that doesn't get used anymore, and there were these people who set out and made like their own kind of pop-up bungee jumping course that you could just jump, swing. You'd swing a couple times, they'd pull you back up, and they did it for hours. They would do it like multiple days in a row. And so how they do it is they, everybody has their harnesses. They're all strapped to the bridge, and then they they harness the bungee to your ankles, and then two men lift you up above their head. They walk to the edge of the bridge.
And then they throw you off. Yeah.
And they throw you off. And then you swing.
Oh, you talking about the one about the girl and her fiance, and they like threw her off? Yeah.
They just threw her off and never put a bungee on.
Yeah, they threw her off and they never put a bungee on her. So like, yeah. I saw that one because like literally like I think 5 of them like fled into the forest, like 2 or 3 of them like got caught. They're thinking it was like a premeditated murder,
or
like
anything. This wasn't an official situation. It was like guys who had the equipment and set it up.
They were just
and had
doing
like,
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Like.
Yeah, I saw that one. That one was crazy. I did not hear about the free climber though.
It's weird to me like how many like a free climber, bungee jumping, skydivers, they all like in a matter of a week, all these like extreme sport types just died.
Well, that fool Oliver Tree died in a helicopter collision.
I don't know if I know Oliver Tree.
I guess he's a rapper or something like that.
Oh.
He's like big. If you saw him, you would know exactly who he is.
Okay.
By the way he looks. He has a bowl cut, but also has a mullet.
Oh, yeah. I did hear about him. Yes.
Yeah, he was like a helicopter collision or something. Like 2 helicopters hit, and he was in one of them, and it like exploded, and he died, I guess, So that was a thing too. Yeah. All around the World Cup, bro. All around the world. Crazy. That's crazy. Well,
sorry to kind of side pivot there.
No, dude.
It was just like you, for some reason, the crazy man face ripper guy. He made me think of all these
there's
other
like
people
weird
who
shit
just
going on in the world. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I have like two more. I have 2 to 3
Okay.
more. This one, honestly, don't even know how I feel because it just sounds so ridiculously made up. But at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised. I would
Okay.
not be surprised. So there's apparently, this is in Arkansas. So
Okay.
there is a law that says school teachers who have a bob cut will not get a raise. Yeah.
This
Yeah.
feels like it could be
If you have a fuck ass bob, you're just not allowed to get more money, bro. That's just how it is. Like,
I'm trying to think of any reason other than some person's
other than
personal
sexism.
bias.
There's got to
like-
be some sort of sexism. There's got to be something. Yeah.
But Arkansas?
In Arkansas.
I mean, I could see some pretty. I mean, again, I don't want to. Again, disclaimer towards the end of our episode that we don't believe any of the cliches necessarily, but it doesn't mean that
Go
there's
on,
not
Joey.
cliches.
Say
I
what
could
you're
see
going to say.
Arkansas having some sexist and potentially racist behaviors. But
Oh,
you can
yeah.
find that all around.
Yeah.
But that being said, I have a feeling this one is true. To think that it's all of Arkansas feels a little bit weird. How big is Arkansas? Which one's Arkansas?
It's relatively big, I feel.
But it's it's not like Colorado.
It's not as big
Texas,
as it's not as big as
it's
Texas
nothing-
or
it's nothing like
California.
that.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, then you know what? I'm gonna go with it.
But it is like it's a southern state, right? Isn't
I
Arkansas
mean,
a
if
southern
it's a
state?
southern state,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this is real. This is absolutely
but
real.
the thing that's crazy is like majority. I mean, again, I hate to be that guy. Isn't majority of women who have bob cuts, aren't they normally like white Karens?
I mean,
I
I don't want to start stereotyping
I mean, like
race, but
you know, I mean, like,
yeah, let's go with yes.
come on, man. Like, well, I'm just gonna read the origin, right?
Okay.
There's a little origin story. This comes from Only in Arkansas. Fair. It's a rumor. Just thought I'd say that.
Not a fully real law.
Well, I'll read on and then you
Okay,
tell me
okay.
whether you think it's a real law or not. So it says the rumor is believed to have originated in the 1920s when short, quote unquote, bobbed hair became a wildly popular fashion trend for women. While there is no state ban, local school boards during that era did have strict dress codes and moral clauses. It is possible that some conservative school districts attempted to discourage the style by tying appearances to teacher evaluations due to women having short hair. The claim frequently appears on a compilation list of weird or absurd U.S. laws, but it is largely a piece of internet urban legend rather than an actively enforced code. So,
Okay.
to me, I wouldn't say it's a law, but I feel like there might have been regulation for that, right? I don't think you're getting arrested for it or anything, but I think there's definitely or probably schools out there, at least again, because it says the 1920s.
Yeah, you're probably not going to.
So I'm sure it's way more accepted now, you know.
It's
probably
a lot like what was it? Still have it up. The women unmarried parachuting on Sundays. It's probably one of those things where, like, you know, if you look somewhere, it's still written down in like an official-ish type of thing. But you're not actually going to get arrested for having a bob cut, you know, like who's
You might be
actually
frowned
what
upon for being a
officer-
woman with short hair, I guess. So
Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
that's a thing.
Maybe Arkansas just doesn't like that shit, you know?
Yeah, they're like, fuck these women with pixie cuts, bro.
we want our
don't
women
fuck
to
with
look
that.
like women.
Yeah, we don't want no short-haired baddies out here. That's crazy, dude. Yeah. So
I mean, you're not a big fan of short hair, are you?
I'm not at all. Not at all.
I think it depends on
I
the
don't
short
even
hair.
I don't even like short hair on me. So why would I? Yeah. Why would I like short hair on
I like
on my
short hair
whammons?
on you. I like long hair on you too, but I like the short hair on you. But when it comes to whammons, it definitely depends on the style, the cut, and the head. You
It's
might
fair.
just have
It's
a
fair.
really bad head, you know. And
I do have a really round, massive head. And I'm talking about the head up here, not down
all
below.
right,
So-
This guy.
Listen, man, I've been hanging around with people who make wiener jokes all day. So I mean,
fair. That's fair.
there's only so much I can do. Well, do you have another one? Because I do have another one lined up right now, which
I
is
do
crazy.
have one. Yeah.
Okay.
This law is from Iowa.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. It says here horses are forbidden to eat fire hydrants in
I'm sorry.
Marshalltown, Iowa.
I'm sorry. What?
You heard me right.
What?
Horses
First of all, before I give an opinion on whether or not
Sure,
this
sure.
has to be a law, what fire hydrants are edible? What, like what? You're telling me horses, there's enough of a problem of horses eating metal fire hydrants that they're like, fuck, we got to make a law about it, dude. Sorry. What?
You tell me. Is that a feasible reason you think that a law could be created?
I feel like it's got to be fake. What fire hydrants are edible? Like maybe gnawing on a fire hydrant, yeah, but like, how are you eating a fire hydrant?
Would you like to know the answer?
I actually really do, because I want to understand like what the fuck that even means. So
I have pulled up like 3 or 4 different articles because from what I can tell, this is an absolutely real law. Like, and I mean, not like, I don't mean like, it's an urban legend or that there's actually, logistical writings that you could perceive as law. Like, it's saying, from what I can tell, that in Marshalltown, Iowa, it is forbidden for horses to eat fire hydrants. In 1937, city code was updated to include a statute that made it illegal for animals to be tied to or damage fire hydrants, telephone poles, streetlights, and trees. But it is also illegal for animals to bite or eat them.
what?
And then it says here, as a city attorney stated, I would fear any horse that could.
What? That means there had to have been a horse at one point that literally just ate a fire hydrant.
Yeah. I don't know.
What the fuck?
I don't know what is going on in Iowa, but they have a legitimate. Now, I'm sure it probably is like just the gnawing or biting, but it says in the statute,
What the fuck?
it includes the terminology eat. So,
Holy shit. That is
Yeah.
crazy.
that one kind of blew my mind.
What? A horse is like, owner's been gone too long. I guess I just gotta eat the fire hydrant, bro.
Man
Shit.
hasn't fed me in 3 days.
A brother is hungry as shit, dude. Like, what? Okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Okay.
I thought that one kind of fit very well because that was the first one where I was like, oh, I can find the statute, I can find the year. This is a legitimate law.
Oh my God. Well, I have one last one for you.
Okay.
It's a pretty crazy one. I mean, it's not as crazy as a horse eating a fire hydrant. That's wild. But I do have one for you. Is it illegal to carry an ice cream cone in your back pocket?
What? Why?
You heard me. You heard me.
But so it specifically says ice cream cone.
Yeah.
Depending on who you are, that could translate to a full finished ice cream.
I'm gonna take away. Oh my God, that's crazy. I'm going to take a wild guess and assume
A spike of waffle
it's
dough.
it's a full waffle cone full of ice cream. That's what I'm coming to the conclusion to.
To me, it almost makes more sense for just the cone, no ice cream, to be illegal than it does for you to just
What
have...
about any of it is illegal? Why
No,
are
but
you allowed to
gotta
carry a
think
cone
about this.
or an
Think
ice cream
about it.
cone in your back
think
pocket?
About it. If it's not... Think about it, okay?
I'm thinking. I'm waiting.
If it's a
Yeah.
fully finished ice cream cone, right? You just look like some crazy guy with a melting snack going down your ass crack.
So that's illegal?
No, I'm saying that one doesn't make as much sense for it to be illegal. That one
So
makes,
why is it illegal to have a finished cone in your back pocket?
Because if it's not broken or anything, like you somehow
it
just
can be
get...
used as a weapon.
It could look like a weapon. You could... It's a pointy... Brother, people have done more for less. You know? Like
So you're telling me... You know, because the pointy part, realistically, because nothing about this is realistic, but realistically,
Yeah.
would be pointed down in your pocket,
No, up.
right? Why the fuck would it be pointed up?
Because if you have...
Wait,
nah, you just
like what?
bear
Like
with
what?
me.
How is it
If-
even gonna stay in your pocket without breaking?
Because you...
If it's pointed up.
I have fit full water bottles in my pockets
Yeah,
before.
but water bottles don't break under pressure like a waffle cone does.
Maybe it's a really well-made waffle cone.
That's not how that works, Joey. It's a literal... Every waffle cone is the same. Every waffle cone is the same.
No, that's not true.
As some are
certified
dipped
fat
with
guy,
chocolate. Some
as
of
a
them are dipped with
certified fat
chocolate.
man, you have the little like
Yeah.
McDonald's type
The wafer
ones where
type
it's
ones.
like,
Those aren't waffle cones.
okay, those are wafer. You got me there, but
You're talking about
you
waffle
also-
cones being used as weapons.
You also have like 31 flavors, like Baskin Robbins
Waffle cones.
big waffle cone, right? But
Yeah.
you also have like from a Stater Brothers freezer, the box of like drumsticks type
Yeah.
waffle cones where they're like yay big. And
Yeah, but that would still break in your back pocket, bitch. You're like, what do you mean?
No.
Like, what's the...
no, those
like,
ones are
what?
sturdy. Look at me. I know my shit.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Just bear with me
okay,
for a second, okay?
Yeah,
All
I'm bearing.
saying is,
I'm bearing.
if you had a pointy object in your pocket,
Yeah.
and an officer couldn't tell what it was, and you looked suspicious or dangerous, but he could see something sharp-ish, what could seem sharp, not to say it is. Cops don't often actually look for the finer detail before making a move, as we
If
all
anything,
know.
they're just gonna be like, is is that a fucking waffle cone in your back pocket? Like what the?
Brother, you know that's not true. Officers will and
You're
not to
right.
be that guy.
You're right.
Not to be that guy.
Depending
but
on
if
your
they're-
race, they could shoot on sight. Yeah.
If
I
you
understand.
are-
I understand.
yeah, it's not a good situation.
I carry
But-
big knives on me all the time and never had an officer be like, "Get
But
on
those
the
are
ground!"
those
and
are
then
flat. Those are flat and often
know?
concealed, and so you'll have that in a back pocket or something. If you have
a pyramid in your pocket. Yeah. If you have a
if they
pyramid
see
in your
something
pocket,
sharp sticking out of your ass, they might be like, "Is the law back pocket? Is it
Yeah.
specifically?" This is only.
How are you gonna explain that one away, Joey? How are you gonna explain that one away?
Listen,
It's
my
only
answer
back
is
pocket,
that it's
Joey.
fake. But if it were real, it's not a fully finished ice cream cone. It is just the waffle.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, it is actually a law. It is real.
What? Why?
It is real. Carrying an ice cream cone in your back pocket is an old, technically still existing law in several U.S. states, including Kentucky, Alabama, and Texas.
What the fuck? I mean,
It says.
I
there's
knew that.
reasons for it. I guess there's reasons for it. I guess it says in the 1800s, horse thieves would allegedly place an ice cream cone in their back pocket to lure horses away, without needing to directly steal them, and the horse would follow the scent of the ice cream, allowing the thief to just walk away with the horse following them.
That's bullshit.
That's from tasteofhome.com. Because these laws were passed in the 19th century to stop theft, many jurisdictions such as Lexington still have them on the books as historical quirks and are still official laws. Yeah.
Well, okay. I mean, not
it
the
also
reason-
says here, it says here, you might actually still get fined for having an ice cream cone in your back pocket.
a finished one, a fully
It just says an ice
a
cream
double
cone.
scoop.
It just says an ice cream cone.
I think you know what it is? I think ice cream cone is different terminology than waffle cone. I think if you say waffle cone, you know,
brought up waffle cone first.
it's the only way I could deduce this being any semblance of truth.
Well,
Otherwise, it's felt like bullshit, but apparently it's not bullshit.
clearly it's not. Clearly you can get arrested for having an ice cream cone in your back pocket. So,
That is,
yeah.
we're living in a weird world, brother. A weird country. Maybe we could have a part 2 to this one day where we do it.
Oh, yeah.
in a different country.
Oh, okay.
That
Yeah.
could be fun.
Pick like Australia or something.
Yeah,
See
yeah.
like what like crazy, because there's got to be crazy laws having to do with the crazy weird animals and things that can kill you there. There's got to be some wild. There's got to be something about koalas. I just have an assumption.
Yeah.
There's got to be something to do with koalas in that. Possibly kangaroos. Like, hey, don't threaten the kangaroos. We're not going to do anything to you, but they'll probably kick your ass, you know? Like, there's got to be something crazy, you know? Yeah. Yeah.
Well, as a special little mini one, just a speed round. This is a final, just the last one I had. It is illegal. It is not illegal to speed in Missouri.
I
just found this one to be an interesting.
feel like
little
it's
last
true.
one 'cause
Maybe
it's-
I'm thinking maybe it's true. I feel like maybe they just don't have speed laws over there because people know how to drive, right?
I mean, I thought this was
I
a
know
funny
it's-
last one because when you look it up,
I know the Autobahn in Germany. I think that's what it's called. There's a spot in Germany that have no speed laws. So
from what I
I know
see,
that
this
there
is
are
just
places
bullshit.
that haven't.
Like that it is.
Okay.
I mean, it's illegal to speed. Like from what I can tell, it says in this one like what's it called? Summary from the Missouri Senate.gov. Speeding 6 to 19 miles over the limit is a Class C misdemeanor, and speeding 20 miles over the limit is a Class B misdemeanor. So
Oh, so they just fucking lied.
they just fucking
They
lied.
just lied. Okay. Okay.
This
that's
one
cool.
was
That's
in
cool.
fact a bullshit. So thank you very much.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
But
Well,
there's
I mean,
also like so many on here that we didn't do.
oh no,
We
there's
could
like
do this again,
so
or
many.
maybe on like a Patreon or something. It would.
We could do like maybe 3 episodes of
yeah.
this and still not cover everything on here because there's so many. Yeah.
But
Well,
no, it's fun.
shit. Yeah.
Not a lot of head work. Just
A lot of things I have to think about now in my life.
what was
that
your
involve,
favorite law that we discussed?
You know, I would say the donkey law was my favorite, but I have to say, the ice cream cone one kind of took the cherry on top, if you know what I mean.
I think. For
I
me,
think it's just crazy
gotta
because
be the
it's
horse
real.
eating the fire hydrant.
That
one's probably
that
mine.
is 100% my second. So I just imagine I just imagine eating a horse. That's crazy. I just imagine a horse getting so hungry, being tied up for so long. He's like, "Fuck it! Instead of eating this rope off, I'm just gonna eat the whole damn fire hydrant." And then it just
so
does.
weird to
It just
imagine a
does. You know.
horse Just its jaw unhinging like a snake.
It just home, and it just goes over the entire thing. Yeah. Wow. Well, I guess
that does it.
I guess that's it. I guess that's it. Well, we hope you liked this episode. I'm not gonna say promise. We hope to be back next week, and
with a Patreon.
and with okay, big guy over here. He's making promises.
I'm not
he doesn't.
promising an episode. The goal was to do an episode 1 week, Patreon episode, Patreon.
Okay.
I'm saying
Yeah.
we could sit down, play a game of like Urban Dictionary or something while
Okay. Yeah.
sharing a glass.
Is that a promise? Are you promising chat right now that that's what's gonna happen?
Well, I promised them if we don't do that next week, then the next
gonna
time
be
we
a
actually
normal
do
episode.
a Patreon, then I'm going to just be so obliterated. So
It's fair.
I don't want to
fair.
do that. So I hope we do a Patreon next week.
Okay, I'll keep you to that one. I'll keep you to it. Well, we've been your hosts, Brent Murphy,
And Joey Rucker.
and we love you and we thank you. And bye.
The Woodsman Podcast is actively reading and responding to anything and everything on Instagram and our email.
If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about the show, or would like to possibly be on the show, you can email us at thewoodsmanpod@gmail.com.
Make sure to keep up with all things Woodsman related on Instagram and X at WoodsmanPod.
Don't forget to rate, like, and subscribe to the Woodsman Podcast wherever you get your podcasts, with video exclusively on YouTube and Patreon.
Make sure to follow our personal accounts at Strange Kids and Piemaster J on all platforms. The Woodsman Podcast is co-produced by Brent Murphy and Joey Rucker. Written by Brent Murphy, video editing by Joey Rucker, and blood, sweat, and tears by all of us.
Any additional content by the Woodsman Podcast may not be used without our permission. Copyright Cabin 13 Productions.